Yeah, yeah. So we're talking about monstrology. For anybody who doesn't know, monstrology is like a little extra activity like gardening or photomancy, which sucks ass. Is kind of really niche. You can do a couple different things with it. Obviously, I'm not gonna listen to the dialogue, but on this character, I haven't done it yet. But at like level 12, you get the ability to uh, basically extract animus souls from enemies, and she gives you a free card. Look at that, boom. So this little spell, it's like an enchantment, like a damage enchantment, except it's just Monstrology. It's under the Monstrology tab, and you can put that on your spells in order to, uh, start sucking away the life of enemies. All right, let's go to Unicorn Way.
Alright. Also, for my guys who have already seen a basics video, I can't I can't get out of the book, Ryan.
Sucks to be you.
Okay, it's gone. Yeah, for my guys, this is gonna be a more in-depth um guide to monstrology because, as I said in my video, Ryan knows much more than me when it comes to monstrology.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call me Big Dick Godly Seafood up in this bitch.
I can't. I can't be spreading lies.
Good to know.
Otherwise, I
Alrighty,
would have your back.
yeah.
Hey, friend.
Alrighty. So we're in Unicorn Way. As you can see, we got my spells. I got 4 pips. I can use this spell and attack him, or I can enchant my spell with an extract animus spell. This one is extract undead. It says so on the card. I've also got a little picture of a skull. Do that, boom, hit him, and you'll get to see what happens. I'll open my menu, and typically, since this is a low level mob, this is literally the first one. I doubt you can fail this. There might be a small percentage chance, but the way Monstrology works is you can get 1 or 2 animus from hitting a minion, and then you get an additional one for collecting. Now, since I'm so low, I would have only gotten 2. However, it's also double animus, which is a pretty cool member benefit specifically for this little niche. So I collected 2 lost souls, but then it's doubled by the double animus. And then you can also, in the crowns menu, if you go to, is it elixirs? Let me find it here. You can, damn it, where is it? You can add a triple animus elixir to your double animus member benefit, which is fucking crazy. Which means if I get 3 animus from this guy normally, I would get 6, and then that would then triple to 18, I think. Isn't that right?
What? Does it stack
Three,
like that?
3 times 2 times 3. That's 6 times 2. No, that's 12. My bad. Not
What?
18. It's 12. Because let's say that I get 3 animus without
Okay.
member benefits or potions. I double that with the monstrology, double benefits reward, so that turns into 6.
And then you
And then,
multiply that by 3 because it's
yeah,
eight,
so then that would be 18, right?
18. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
3 times 3. Wait, yeah, 3 times 3 is 9 plus times 2. Okay, I got that wrong.
yeah.
Anyway, back to monstrologist Burke.
Okay.
Not that we really need to, but I do.
What is the monstrology button? You would think it'd be
T.
E.
No, the monstrology button is T as in Tom, and this will
Oh,
show you
okay.
all the different worlds, and it's basically like a little tome that says, hey, you've collected these monsters from these different worlds. The more you progress, the more enemies you get throughout the spiral, the more worlds will pop up, and so on and so forth. So let me go talk to Monstrologist Berg. I'm skipping that because fuck you. And boom, now she has a little card thing above her head. So Monstrology is kind of weird in the fact that there's like, I want to say like 3 distinct tiers. The first one is obviously you get Monstrology and you just go ham at it. You use extract spells and you start capturing minions, and you can do a couple things. You can create a summon monster treasure card, which means if I get 2 more animus, I can summon a lost soul. I also have to pay 500 gold to make a treasure card, and then I can make a, what is that? Display housing minion or housing guest. So I need 15, and then I can have little ghosts floating around my house. The last one is display gold or what? Oh, sorry. The last one is expel monster treasure card, which is pretty interesting because that allows me to fight a couple of these just while I'm questing regularly, and if I use Monstrology and I get to a boss that has a lost soul minion, assuming it actually wasn't a one-shot minion like this one, you could create a dispel monster treasure card, and you could dispel the minion at the very beginning of the battle if you happen to pull that treasure card. It's super useful. And then if you look at Monstrologist Berg, she's got a little spell symbol. You can buy different Monstrology spells. So this one is Spider specific. This one is Colossus specific. On Colossus Boulevard, you can get the little Gobbler one. But yeah, as far as that goes, that's kind of like the first phase to Monstrology, just the introduction, learning how to do it, and figuring out what would best fit for you. One thing that I will say is one thing I will say is that Wolf over here, if he'd stop fucking running, Wolf here is a myth. Stop moving.
What?
Wolf over here is a myth wizard, and myth wizards actually get the most use out of Monstrology because they can summon up to 3 different minions to fight for them concurrently, alongside each other in the same battle. So Wolf could have theoretically 3 lost souls fighting with him, assuming they don't get one shot because they suck ass.
Nah, bro, they'll be fine. They got it. Yeah.
And let me move over to my myth.
Your myth?
Boom. Oh yeah, you can chime in too.
Oh, bro, this is your thing. Go ham.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just showing off basically everything you're talking about to my audience too. So when you were talking about the 3 things you can do with Animus, I was in my book, hovering over.
I got you.
Yeah.
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 So, the next thing you can do, I'm on here on my level 101 myth, and I want to say right around the time you hit the level 47 mark or 48 mark, every single school gets a 7-pip AoE. So for me, I'd get Orthrus, all the other schools would get their own, but it basically changes the dynamic of questing and fighting bosses. Summoning minions from that point on is basically worthless because you actually start fighting enemies that you have the ability to kill faster with meta strats like blading up and using AoEs. And then you also get to stuff like Zigzag and Tartarus and all these other different dungeons where it's more beneficial to have an actual team rather than a group of monsters that just don't do anything for you, right? And that's basically the second phase of Monstrology up until I want to say the third one. I know I'm not really going into much detail. Like it might be valuable if you're soloing to do some Monstrology along with questing to kind of get expel monster treasure cards, but it's not necessary. It doesn't really change that much. But getting on to like the third tier, which is probably like just the in-game stuff, is having housing minions. So if I go to the front of my house, you can actually see, and I will actually share my screen with you, Wolf. Boom.
You can just port over.
This one, well, I mean, there's some stuff that you can't see going on in the background. So as you can see, I've got some minions walking around, and I've got this can apply to pets. This can apply to your Monstrology housing guest that he's just standing over there like a fucking idiot because I don't understand why he's not. There we go. He's moving. There we go.
He's been moving the entire time. He just like ate the fucking bridge and then it popped him up.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's super glitchy. But the third tier is probably the coolest, and it's more in-game stuff. It's where you can summon or you can make housing minions. Like if I go on my myth, I did a lot of Monstrology. I can create house guests for Baron Greebly or General Achilles, and I can have them walking around. And the cool thing is, King's Isle has this thing where is it at? If you go on the crowns menu, you go to pet snacks, you can buy pet breadcrumbs. And instead of buying it for crowns, you can buy them for gold, 500 gold each. You get like, 7 of them? And you can do a whole bunch of different things with it. So if you look over here, this little guy, this is just where I have him. I can pick him up. Let me actually pick up all of these. you can have Cyclops Legionnaire just stand here, and then you can trail him with breadcrumbs. You can move that. This whenever you click on the breadcrumb, it'll show you which way it's facing, and then you can create a little breadcrumb trail. Get the fuck out of the way.
What's the issue?
You're in my way. But
Be
yeah, you
better.
turn it. You be better, and
You
you
know what?
can
I'm a fucking fish here.
basically trail it. And let's say I want him to walk all the way over there and then just stand over here and admire his little garden setup, right? Well, in order to do that, there are three different little options. You've got assign pet, change behavior, and then select next breadcrumb. So I'm going to assign this guy to this one. So I click assign, and then I click on the guy. Cyclops Legionnaire is assigned to this breadcrumb. If I do this and click select next breadcrumb, this allows me to move to that one. And this one can go to this one. And this one can go to that one, which is facing that way. And boom, if you look here, I click on this one. It didn't really sync up right, which is great. So I just click it again. And now if I click on it, it'll show this little arrow moving. And then it's like, boom, it's going to that one. This one's going to that one. They're all connected. So if I come back over here, let's say, he's assigned to that one. Let's say when I get him over here, I want him to walk around. I just go to change breadcrumb behavior. Let's say I want him to be curious. Curious is he's walking around. Bored is, they do their fighting animation. Happy, I don't know what that is. And normal is just their normal sad self. Let's say I want that starting from 0 seconds and lasting, what is the maximum? 60 seconds. So it just kind of goes on a loop, right? Well, he's going to start walking over there once I release the housing thing. He's going to go to each little breadcrumb, and eventually he's going to wind up over there. And then you can see he's just going to make his way to his little garden. He's got a little tent, a little fern thing, and he's just checking everything out. He's kind of upset that he has to live out here like a slave. But yeah. And then, as you can see, I've got my little horses right here. I'm going to make a little equestrian barn, little horse barn, and you can see this one is obviously connected to this guy, and his behavior is basically normal. He stands there. He does his little animations. They all run up to it because they're like 2 feet away, and boom, that's basically Monstrology. And you can do a whole bunch of different things. Like me, I've got a setup to where I've got a teleporter set up to go to my Crocotopian house, and I haven't done as much decorating in this one, but I got some manders walking around. I've got a mannequin that I'm going to place zigzag gear on. I've got a little cyclops just kind of standing there by the boat back to the cyclops or aquila themed house. I got these guys, these little cool guys. This guy is an undead, this Karanan keeper. He's not transparent at all, but he is an undead. And what is it up here? I got some little, what is this, king guys just kind of stand out there overlooking everything, and I'm gonna have them do different stuff, but that's basically it as far as the in-game stuff goes. I want to say you can look up on Google, and you can see like over here on the Final Bastion page, you just type up Monstrology. You can actually look up all the different worlds which have different little things. So let's say I want to see what all can I farm in Novus, right? I just click on that, and this is going to tell me, hey, in this world you can expect to use extract undead, dinosaur, elephant, spider, worms, and this is what you can get. Ooh, I didn't know you could get those guys. Do you see this, Wolf?
What?
Do you see what's going on?
Sure.
That wasn't a yes, so I'm assuming no.
I'm kind of looking at it. It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like these guys count as elephants. These guys count as worms. This guy down here is a dinosaur, and they're all like little shadowy. That's pretty cool. You got these little undead monkeys, these banana spiders, which is awesome. Banana spiders. Let's say I want to check out dungeons. Dungeons is kind of like its own little specific thing, and it encompasses a bunch of dungeons like Darkmoor. You've got Actane Wormcrawl. You've got this guy from Briskbreeze Tower, who's not unique in any way. These guys from the Mushu Telegraph box. What else can I find that's pretty interesting? Not a whole lot. You've got this guy from the House of Scales. He's technically a dinosaur. And yeah, you can do a whole bunch of things. You got Malistaire the Undying. You can get him walking around your house. And that's basically most of the in-game stuff is, you do all that. Here are the different Monstrology spells you can get. You've got Undead, Gobbler, Mander, Spider. You can see it all. And all of these come from different worlds. The more worlds you progress, the more chances you'll have to utilize them. Now I've got to make my way towards what is that place called? Grizzleheim.
We're gonna murder the troubled warriors.
No, I haven't bought all of the Monstrology spells, so I was just gonna show the prices again.
What, 100K?
Yeah, like all of the Monstrology spells, aside from Gobbler and the free one that you get for Undead, cost 100,000 gold each. That's a ton. And it's like if you look back to all those different ones, you look back to my little thing. I've spent quite a pretty penny just getting all of these, and I haven't even gotten them all. There's like a couple more in some of the later worlds that I haven't gotten to that I have some, and then just some that I don't ever plan on using. So kind of with in-game stuff, most people don't ever use Monstrology till maybe in-game because it just costs a lot. My bad. I didn't realize I completely just left the call. I meant to stop streaming my screen.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
But
While
yeah,
you were giving your little tour, I was showing them some actual battle. I'm fucking up Lord Nightshade right now.
oh nice.
Yeah, I also got enough to make a Scarecrow guard, which I'm gonna summon now.
Oh nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me exit out of here. I've got to go on to my main account or my other account just so I can show you or show them some stuff.
T. Look, Lord Nightshade. You know what? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck
You said I can have 3
not?
at the same time, right?
Yeah, you have to craft 3 summon minion treasure cards and then you have to use them all.
Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, like if you want to try out like the undead thing that I was talking about.
He thinks he has the advantage? My boy. The rotting fodder's about to show up.
Nice.
Yes. Let's see this. Oh, I hate this Scarecrow. Who, round 1, puts a -80 myth shield on the boss? Who does that?
Minions. OG minions from back in the day.
Horrible.
Bro, Firecat Alley was so bad for ice, they had to nerf the fucking shields they gave themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of grime on my fingers.
From what?
Just working on car.
I see, I see.
Yeah, I got a power drill and then connected it to the jack. So I just basically, rather than spending 20 minutes cranking a jack, I just, had it just go. It was great.
Alright, well, all the boys are out. It's a 4v2 now.
What is your true friend code?
What do you mean with my true friend code?
I need. Why would I be asking you that?
This. Look at it. Give me a second. I'm messaging it to you. J8 I U W I U.
You Could have just told me.
Yeah, I could have, but I don't trust it.
You couldn't mistake anything from there. All right.
I'm kind of getting fucked up. Hey, friend.
Why is my screen broken?
What do you want? Your screen broken? You can't join.
I can't fucking see anything.
You can join now.
No, I
Ironic
mean,
Flutter just died.
it's just not fucking letting me see the goddamn game.
What did you do?
Oh, I don't have membership on this account. Never mind.
You should still be able to get into the Lord Nightshade.
Summon another one.
I can't. I had 3 and I already showcased them all.
Nice. All right. So when I was talking about summoning multiple minions, Wolf actually summoned this whole field guard and this lost soul. Apparently he had another one, but it died because lower minions suck. But yeah, he could technically have 3 different minions in a fight because he's myth, same as me. Also, I'm on my other account because I got something pretty interesting to show after this.
It's not gonna kill. This is so sad.
Oh, I'll kill. Don't worry.
Please tell me I'm gonna summon Lord Nightshade against Lord Nightshade.
You have to have like 20 of him or 30 of him to summon him.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah. You like my old one, Demiurge set?
Sure.
From fucking Lemuria that is now worthless.
Hey, look, I leveled up. I became a apprentice monstrologist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here, port to my house, or port to my guy. He's going to my house.
Okay. Porting.
It's my other house. You can see all the crazy shit I got up to. Come over here.
Okay.
So, like I mentioned, I'm on my OG account, one of my OG accounts, and I've got this little thing called the Monster Dome. So this is like a mythical 4th tier. Almost nobody really does this shit, which is interesting. You can basically make an arena where you can create summon monster treasure cards, put them in there, and then fight those monsters. You do not get any loot, sadly, but it can be fun if you do it right. You actually have to get 20 Falgaze, Lady Blackhope, and Lord Nightshade, Animus, or summon treasure cards, and you need 200 Animus of each in order to craft it. So get to grinding. But if you come in here, Wolf, if you walk up to this thing...
I'm already in here.
Oh, you're already in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can actually set the Monster Dome. I've got, Batbot, I've got a ghoul named Cough, I've got Malistaire the Undying, and let's just kind of see what all you can do. I specifically chose these minions because I thought it would be real fucking funny to have them there. But, you see them, they're standing there, you see them in this world. And I know Blaze, Lifehammer, and Blue and everybody basically did a, Malistaire the Undying times 4, 4 Malistaire the Undying from Darkmoor challenge a while back, right?
Okay, I'll join. This is a bad idea.
Oh yeah, it's a very bad idea.
I'm gonna die around.
Also, I didn't pull my hit, so I've got to pause my video and wait.
For me, I'm raw dogging it.
You about to get raw dogged? What the fuck you mean?
Brah. They ain't gonna touch me. See, now if they have an AoE, I'm fucked. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, obviously. What do you think Malistaire is about to do? This is Malistaire from Shabalba, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Malistaire the Undying from Shabalba. This is the Batbot. And I'm not pulling any of my hits. This is Cough. He's from Mirage. He's like a little side dungeon. He's from the Pac-Man dungeon in Mirage. You know that quest?
Yeah.
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 But I was hoping to pull my hit super early so I could just show what's going on. I also want to kind of see you die as well.
Why do you
that would be funny. Because it'd be funny.
I'm over here supporting you the best I can, and you wish death upon me?
Yeah, a blade. Thank you.
I got you.
Dude, please use Deer Knight.
Ha!
Damn it. You're cutting out.
Huh?
You were cutting out. I didn't hear you.
I said he could still use it next turn. He still has 6 pips.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Master of the
just
Undying is
scared.
broken as shit. But, obviously I hit. Let's see. Come on, please be an AoE. Be like a Blizzard. Yes.
This shouldn't kill me.
It might. If he crits, which I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Oh, the overtime should do like 1,000, maybe.
Yeah, and I got 1,000 health.
Fucking slowest spell in the game.
That's not that bad.
Come on, use an AoE.
He has 2 pips.
Damn it, what the fuck is this?
Block this crit too.
I know, fuck that guy. But watch what happens when I hit. It's like, it took me a while to farm these guys, and there's a very specific reason because of that.
What do they all have a cheat to fuck you?
No, just watch.
Okay. Oh.
They're all immune. 200% resist immune. That guy has 220 because he's got the 20% resist aura, but they're all immune. Like, this is like you've done Monstrology, you've gotten to the point where you're bored of it, so you just start looking for things to do for shits and giggles. This shit right here is my pride and joy. And I think you can fight them multiple times. You can't damage them, but yeah, this is the mythical 4th step that you should not do.
Why?
To please be a snowball barrage. Okay.
Why? Why do you want me to die this badly?
Because it's funny.
I've done nothing wrong to you.
Yeet.
I have survived surprisingly long.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is up with that?
Let's go.
Another one?
God damn it. I'm about to die with this OT, but I did well.
This cough goes, there's like 4 of them based off the Pac-Man one. You have to fight all 4, and there's like some weird mechanic to where after a certain number of rounds, one of them is able to be damaged or some shit. But yeah, they're just completely immune. It's fucking nuts. Like, you could technically summon these guys in a fight, and so long as you survive, the fight is technically winnable. I'm going to flee because fuck this.
Okay.
Now I gotta log back on.
What the fuck is happening?
What?
You fled. They both used a move. I think we glitched it. That's besides the point.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. It's not that bad. Do you think that wraps out Monstrology for you?
Basically, I mean, there's still one more thing I want to talk about, but aside from that, that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for my guys.
Well, I mean, whenever you're summoning minions, you can technically summon 1 spell minion and then 2 Monstrology minions, but you cannot summon 2 spell minions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one's just gonna overtake the other. It's weird. They did this for Monstrology, but they didn't do it for Myth specifically, which is kind of lame. Myths would be like one of the most best solos, maybe, if you could just summon minions left and right.
Who's dead in Croc?
A lot of people actually.
Ooh, cattail.
Oh yeah, go to the bazaar.
Go to Bazaar.
Go to the bazaar.
Why am I going to the bazaar?
Because you're gonna buy a Cyclops Legionnaire from me.
Am I?
Yes.
Why can't you just give it to me, or is that not legal?
It's technically just not physically possible. I have to sell it in the bazaar, and then you can buy it from the bazaar.
I guess I can get this Legionnaire.
Alright, I'm at the bazaar. Port whenever you want.
There we go.
And then, kind of like the last little thing I wanted to show is in the bazaar, if you go over to the housing items, go to decorations, you can see that I can actually sell my Cyclops Legionnaire. I sell it for 50 gold. However, if I sell it and then Wolf just goes back in there and buys it, you can go back.
Housing item?
Decorations.
Decker.
You go to decorations, click on costs, and it'll go from least to most. And I believe all Monstrology things are 150 gold, so you can snipe them for relatively cheap, and you just buy it back. Were you able to get it?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Let's go to your house and see Cyclops Legionnaire walking around.
My fucking dorm room. Where are you at?
Place them down, huh? I'm in your way. Place them down.
Oh, you weren't in my way. I could place it the entire time.
But yeah, he's got him. He's there.
This fucking dude.
And yeah, and if you go on, item identifier, this is stupid. I hate that King's Isle doesn't make this easier, but you just click on them and it says, you may get this item from Monstrology. It doesn't tell you what world. It doesn't tell you what animus is required. It just says you may get this from Monstrology. So you have to actually look it up on Google. In order to find it. But yeah, that's basically Monstrology in a nutshell. That's been my experience with it. I guess phase 1, you learn about it, you use it, you realize it takes a ton of resources and shit, and then you find once you get to level 48, 50, 56, 60, it becomes not really needed. It's not worth summoning a bunch of minions when you can just blade up and kill a boss super easy. Tier 3 is where you get back into it once you're a higher level, you've got more resources, you can do more things than you could have at level fucking 20 or some shit. And then, if you decide to be an absolute mad lad, craft the fucking monster dome and go farm these guys, you can probably do some fun stuff with your friends, maybe. But yeah, that's basically it with Monstrology. You got anything to say, Wolf?
No, I'm pretty sure you did a good job of summing everything up.
Cool. Yeah. That's basically it.
Yeah. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Why can't